Hi and welcome to iConnect video tutorials. In this video we'll be taking a look at how to pay due invoices from within your iConnect dashboard. There are a few ways of doing this and we'll go through each method so you can pick the one that is most suitable for you. So without further delay, let's get started. So the first method we're going to have a look at is paying online each time an invoice is due. So after you log into your iConnect, just click on the invoice button to see all the invoices. Then click on the Pay Now link for the invoice you wish to make payment for. Just one thing to mention here is if you have a few invoices due, then you have to pay the first invoice that was due. Otherwise the system won't take any payments for any other invoices. Here's just a short summary of the invoice. I'm going to continue by clicking on Pay by Credit or Debit Card. Now we enter our card details, billing address and email address. The last option is to save your card details for future use. By doing this you won't have to re-enter everything all over again. You just need to select your card and pay. I'm going to save it for now only to demonstrate later another payment method we have. So to finish up, we click on Pay Now and it'll start processing. Okay, the payment has now gone through and invoice 16173 is marked as paid. If you want to see where the card has been saved, just hover over Accounts and then go over to Billing Preference, and here it is. I can also delete this card from my account. I can set the card as my default payment method. I'll explain more about that later on. And lastly, I can add another card, and the process for that is the same as the one we just went through. Now the next method I'm going to show you is the iConnect wallet. And this is simply an account where you can top up with credit, so any outstanding invoices you may have will be paid automatically. Now to add credit, you can make a bank transfer and a member of staff will add the credit manually to your account. However, the most effective and preferred way is to pay for it directly from your account. It's secure and much faster as everything is automated. So I'm going to use the wallet to pay my last outstanding invoice for the amount of £8.71. What we need to do is hover over Accounts and then go over to Wallet. Now if you're doing this for the first time, chances are that your wallet is deactivated. So you just need to click this button here to activate it, and then you can continue. I only have £5.38 in my wallet, so I'll need to top up in order to pay my last invoice. So I'll click on Deposit Money and then enter an amount, the minimum amount being £5. Click Continue, and now pay for the credit. I can select one of my saved cards to do this or use a new card. I'll select the one I saved earlier. Click Pay Now and wait for it to process. Success! Your payment has been completed successfully. If you're wondering what payment this is, then you can see this in the table below. Today is the 27th of September and first we made a deposit, which is shown here. And then we have an expense, which was my last outstanding invoice. So now if I go back and visit my invoice list, you can see my invoices are cleared. Now if none of these methods suit you and you want something that is completely automated that saves you time and hassle, then there is one more method which I can finally explain. Let's take another visit to the billing preference where my saved cards are held. If I now set one of my cards as the default payment method, then any due invoices I have in the future will be paid automatically. Now if you prefer this method but you still have some credit left in your iConnect wallet, then that's not a problem. Just a few points to mention. Number 1. If the credit balance in your wallet is less than the amount due from your invoice, then no money will be taken from your wallet to put towards your invoice, and you may have to either add more credit to your wallet or pay the invoice manually. Number 2. If you select one of your cards as the default payment method, then you need to be invoiced for at least £5 for the money to be taken from your card. If the total due from your invoice is less than £5, then the payment will be taken from your wallet instead, providing there's sufficient credit available. I hope this video has been helpful and thank you for watching.